Jason Casper is the best guy ever. Big ups, Jason Casper! Jason Casper is the best guy ever. Big ups, Jason Casper!
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge. Shout out to the Casper crew.
Jason Casper, let me tell you, that man is something else. A true warrior for change. He's the first ever trans non-carbon binary emission gender standards major to ever reach 200,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We're pumping, and it's going to be huge. Right to the 6-1 ETA, the biggest pump in the world, and everybody knows it. China knows it, and that little guy from North Korea, whatever his name is.
All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Sunday morning. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. I pray you are very blessed, you and your family, in multiple ways, as Bitcoin is come back down to our white box of warning. We pumped up, we hit the target, actually. The target has been hit from the trade setup given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from the 30th of June. You can see the target was around that 110.250 to 110.730 area. Trade taken and profits locked, baby. Locked in $9,000 of profits. We got a rejection right from that area. We were talking about the top signals that we saw here on Friday, and now we are trying to hold the most important level for the summer, $108,000. This is the most important level for the summer for Bitcoin, because if we cannot close the weekly candle above this, in my opinion, we will have a very sideways, boring summer. You guys think this action's been boring? Well, just you wait. Now, hang on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Check one. Mic check. Mic check. How's the mic? How's the mic? Mic looks good. Looks like our mic is in working order, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Major shout out to HFG. Shout out to Last Tin Can, shout out to MAGA Max Cherry, shout out to HFG, who says, bro. Shout out to Mindful Moments, shout out to K1, Zalavirus, shout out to Silosis V2, and shout out to CG Beats. Shout out to the Crypto Surfer, the man himself. Are we going to pump on this holy Sunday? Is this Sunday holy? Is this Sunday set apart from other Sundays? Shout out to Darren, who does things. Who's that tube? Who's a tube? What's a tube? Who's that guy? Guys, this is Ian from YouTube. You guys don't know who Ian from YouTube is? If you don't know who Ian from YouTube is, you are missing out. Your life is not being lived to the full. Shout out to Dreadfred. He says, good title. That's why I'm watching. Well, thank you. Live crypto trading and analysis. Does Bitcoin bounce from here or insane dump? We're going to be talking about that because honestly, if we don't bounce from here, then honestly, we could see an insane dump. All right, this is the key level. This white box of warning was not just resistance on the way up. This is support on the way down. Okay, shout out to Infanti. Shout out to Silosis, who says Pamparunu. Who else we got in the chat? Shout out to Kai Dragon. Shout out to Jay Long. Shout out to Kenny Ski and I Show You. Shout out to Dave Shea. Happy Sunday. God bless you, bro. May the Lord Jesus bless you and your family. Shout out to John Shanks. He says, we heard you, bro. Cool, man. You always got to do the mic check early in the morning, okay? You always got to do the mic check in the morning. Budman and Throbbing Ding Dong is shadow banned. Budman Throbbing Ding Dong is shadow banned, okay? Dude is totally shadow banned. All right? I don't know. What is this, a picture of Biden kissing a girl? Interesting. Cool, man. Cool, cool. I guess you're shadow banned. I'm shadow banned. We're all shadow banned, baby. Shout out to Michael Saylor. What's up, I remain bullish on Bitcoin like usually. Thank you for popping in, Michael Saylor. I can always count on you to bring the liveliness to the stream. Shout out to Invar. He says, never fade a JC stream. Shout out to Order Bro. What's Daniel's analysis saying? Which Daniel are you talking about? Shout out to Mark, who says, shout out to me. Shout out to Pubrick, who says, dump, I guess. Shout out to Roberto Hernandez. He says, what's up, Jay? What's up? Shout out to PDS866. Hi from Hoi An. Shout out to CR86. He says, yo, bro, looking sexy. Oh, well, thanks, CR86. I did put on my sexiest purple shirt V-neck today. I was hoping you would say such a thing. Budman says, I will keep that profile picture up there so that we won't forget what they actually elected. I don't think anybody elected that, man. I think it was just chosen to be the case. All right? I think all elections are just chosen. That's honestly what I think. All right? I think they tried to make that abundantly clear to everybody in 2020. They threw it in your face, basically saying, look, this whole thing is a joke, but you guys are just going to continue thinking it's not a joke. All right? That's the real joke. The real joke is that when they throw it in your face, that it's not what it appears to be, people still refuse to believe that truth, and they continue to use the same process every single time because they say, this time will be different. This time will be different. The slogan of everybody who ever bought the top. You know what I'm saying? Why no vest today? Well, yesterday I fasted all day. This morning, I hit a heavy upper body workout. Larson press, bench rows, incline dumbbell press, dumbbell bench rows, some chest flies, and some shrugs. Finished it off with a nice arm workout and some dragon flags. Then I did some assault bike sprints. 10 sets of 25-second assault bike sprints. And then I took a walk with the weighted vest outside while I was listening to the audio Bible. And I'm pretty tired, man. Honestly, doing all that after fasting yesterday, it makes it pretty hard to walk with the vest, Bill Young. So thanks for asking the question. And I will give you my answer. That's my answer. All right. Where's my parachute today? Just talked about it. All right. Shout out to Omar. He says, let's short. He says, let's short Jason. Nah. Well, look, we're going to talk about it. First of all, the thing is, as everyone knows, I'm already short. I'm already short on Bitcoin. I've been short since... When was I short since? Up here, man. I've been short since May. I've been holding these shorts. Is this a place to short Bitcoin? On a Sunday? Let's discuss. We will pop into the chart. Shout out to my man, Mr. L from Athens, Greece. Shout out to I Show You. Shout out to Yowzer Dinkosaurus Rex. Yeah, those assault bike sprints are no joke. Oh, how many dragon flags do I do? I did 6 today, man. I did 6. And they were clean reps too. My I've been really trying to get a stronger core. They're clean reps, all right? Shout out to Dave Digital. Why don't I go hard on my workouts? Because, my friend, I admit that I am weak. Can't do it. Can't go hard. Alright, shout out to Crypto Coons holding it down with the wrench. Now, Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a move up today. Shout out to Clay the Great. He says, where them rounded bottoms at? Guys, real quick, I gotta give a reminder. A reminder that WEEX right now is literally offering the best deal I think I've ever seen, which is this. If you sign up, they give you $100 bonus to trade with, okay? Plus, if you use my link, not only do they give you $100, this is exclusive to Jason Casper's link, by the way, you also will enjoy. You can enjoy. They're marketing it to you like the way cigarettes market their dang cigarettes. You can enjoy 0% maker order, 0.02% taker order, plus a 20% deposit bonus. Or you sign up right away, you don't even have to do anything, you get $100. Then once you get that $100, you're paying the lowest fees on it. Then you get a 20% deposit bonus, plus all this other stuff bonus. If you deposit, you know, $100, you get $20. Deposit $2,000, it's a 20% cash back. I can't even believe it. Oh my goodness. When I saw it, I just started talking like this. Also, we got to give a major shout out to BLOFIN, because BLOFIN is also coming in with the deals, guys. All right. They are giving you VIP 4 fees, which is 0% limit order, 0.04% market order, 20% cashback deposit, and a chance to win all these prizes. All right. You could even win a sack of cash. All right. They call it a travel fund, because, you know, when you travel around, you need $5,000 just to fill up your dang gas tank once. It's a travel fund. You know, maybe you could drive to the gas station just to fill up your tanks to drive home from the gas station. Or you could get a Tesla, which doesn't even use gas. All right, it uses electricity from a charging station. Can you imagine? I like to imagine myself what my life would be like if I had a Tesla. Or better yet, what would my life be like if I had this camera? I mean, can you imagine your life exactly the same? Except you could take pictures with this really cool camera? Wow. I can see it now. Or this chair. Can you imagine your life the exact same? Except now you get to sit in a Herman Miller chair. And you can tell that this is modern, hip, politically correct. Because her and man in the same word. Right? It's trans, non-carbon, binary emission gendered. It's a Herman chair. Alright? Pretty cool. Wow. Just thinking about it really tickles my fancy. Now look at this. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a pump on a Sunday. We are coming up to our key resistance right now as we speak, guys. Oh my goodness. This is the resistance you can see. It's the support resistance flip at 108.5. What is going to happen here, guys? Are we going to reject or break out? This is getting serious right now. We are coming up to the support resistance flip. This is where either we are going to reject or come back into the range. Let's go ahead and pull our fib. Now, right now, this is going to be our first area of resistance, 108.511. And of course, if we can hold above that, we are going up to our box. You know, we have another white box of warning here that we have to put on our chart. It's between the golden pocket and the 786. All right. Let's see if we can make it to our next big resistance. Looks like she wants to. Come on, Bitcoin. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. Oh, man. Oh, no. It's making me want to sing the pump song at the exact top. Oh, my goodness. Guys, I think I need to sing the pump song at the top again. It's just like longing the top, man. Longing the top and singing the pump song at the top. The two go hand in hand. The two go hand in hand, but what can I do? What can I do? I have no choice here but to sing the pump song at the exact top. Come on, Bitcoin. Oh no, we're starting to reject. Come on, we need to hold above the yellow line. We need to hold above the yellow line. I hate when Bitcoin makes me sing the pump song at the exact top and move on a weekend. Now remember, this is guaranteed to pump the price, but sometimes it has a delayed effect, and especially on the weekend, well, sometimes the pump song... Hang on, we don't even hear the pump song right now. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Now we hear the pump song. I was about to do it a cappella. Let's go! Here we go, baby. Come on. Yeah! Come on, Bitcoin. Uh-oh. We're at resistance, guys. This song is the only hope. This song is the only hope. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. Let's go! 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 Come on, Bitcoin. dump. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. It's working, guys. It's working. I can't believe it. It's actually working. Okay, relax, Jason. Calm down. Let's not get emotional. All right. Woo. Okay, mi muchachos. Los muchachos. Nosotros es pumping, mi amigos. Haha. Nosotros. Sí, señor. We are pumping again. Here we go. Come on, baby. That's right, it's working. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah! 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 We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! Yeah! We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! Yeah! We're pumping Bitcoin! Yo! Yeah, we're gonna dump! Yeah, we're gonna pump! Yeah, we're gonna dump! Yeah, we're gonna pump right now! Man, oh man! I'm glad we sang the pump song. We are pumping, baby. I knew it would work. I knew it would work. It's time to celebrate by kissing a rubber chicken. Oh, thank you. Bitcoin. We're pumping, baby. We are pumping. I'm so excited today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a special kind of Bitcoin day. Wow. This is good. This is good. I'll tell you why it's so good in a minute, but look, we're breaking out of a resistance here, okay? Let's mute this. This will get me copyright stricken. All right? It will get me copyright stricken. It says it's royalty free, but they lie. All right? They'll strike me for a copyright. Now remember, guys, I wouldn't really look, it's a Sunday, okay? It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. So let's take a look at Market Cipher B and see what's up, okay? Let's pop on over. Make sure to like the stream. So as we know, the weekly close is coming to a close. The weekly candle is coming to a close. And as we also know, we've got the green dot on the weekly time frame that is about to confirm right here. And in my opinion, this could give us a big old pumperoni in queso. Now here's the deal. Last week, as you know, we came up to the target of the long trade that we gave in the Casper crew. Okay? So basically, if you remember, last week we gave the trade setup from about 105. Our target was around 110. Well, we came up to 110, and that's where we rejected from. And we're coming back right now to our white box of warning. Why is it called the white box of warning? Well, if we take a look here at the chart and we look at all the volume that's traded going all the way back to the time that the orange man himself won the election, we can see that this is the value area high of the range, basically. 108K, all right, 108K. We really want to see 108K being held for this weekly close. Now, so far, we are coming above 108K. If we can close this weekly candle above 108K, that is, in my opinion, a very bullish sign. It's going to be the second week in a row that we're closing above the value area high. All right? And that with the confirmation of the green dot. I think could give us a push to the upside. All right, now we come down to our 4-day. The 4-day, it still has a little bit of room to upside here. I'm sorry, let's go to the 2-day. I went to the 2-hour. I have to say the 2-day is also looking pretty nice here. Why do I say that? Because when we look at the 2-day in context, we formed a really nice bottom down here. We came to the bull market trend line, literally, the trend line that's been supporting us every bounce for this whole bull market. And we saw a really deep wave followed by a shallow wave, aka the uneven butt cheek pattern, right? And so when you see this, and then you start to change into bullish market structure, and then you come back down and bounce from key support, excuse me. Key support in this case was our area between the golden pocket, the 786 with the POC, and you get a nice trigger wave there. That's a continuation pattern. You get the continuation pattern, money flow continues to get thicker. It actually looks pretty good for more upside, but what did we want to see? We want to see the weekly candle close above 108, and so far, it looks like that could really happen here. And if that does, then we are going to see, in my opinion, something which is a little rare for Bitcoin, which is a bullish summer. If we can hold above the value area high at 108, we'll probably see a bullish summer. Because right now we've had, this is the weekly chart, so let's consider one. That will be 42 days. That's like 5 weeks, right? No, 6 weeks. 6 weeks of the price deciding whether or not it wants to hold here, right? And so basically what we've got is we got a breakout, a back test, and then another move and close above. Okay, so it could be looking pretty good on the weekly, especially on this weekly close coming up in about 10 hours for more upside on Bitcoin. All right, let's go down now to our 4-hour. Take a look here. All right, so we got that move up. We came back. Now we're back testing again 108. This is super important because look, on Friday we said if we're gonna lose 108, that opens up the doorway to much lower prices. But we have held 108 for quite some time. All right, we've got ourselves about now a day and 16 hours, over a day and a half. And now we're starting to form some nice bottoms on the 4-hour time frame. Actually, look at this. Look at this. We have some pretty interesting looking price action here. We've got some bullish divergence here on the 24-minute. So that's looking pretty nice for more upside. Now, what do we have to be concerned about? There's a few things. Thing number one to be concerned about is basically just our support resistance flip right here. This area here, guys, this is resistance. It's clear resistance. There's no question about it. All right. So it's a Sunday. Please don't long the top on a Sunday. Sometimes it'll work, but most of the time it won't work. Just be cautious is all I can say. But if we can hold above 108.5, then the next resistance to be aware of looking for a local rejection would have to be the Fibonacci golden pocket confluence with the high volume node of the previous range. That's going to be like 109.3 to 109.5, okay? So we're holding above 108.6, 108.5. The chances are very likely we go up to 109.3 to 109.5. 109.3 to 109.5, that'll be our next resistance. If we can hold above this, now most of the volume from the previous range is below us, which means it's looking really nice that we will go for the all-time highs. All right. So right now, 108.5, very key level. Very key level. In fact, if you're like a... I don't even want to say it here. I don't want to give anybody bad trading ideas, all right? But anyway, so far on these low time frames, we've broken out, gotten a retest on the 5-minute, and now holding above again. All right. So, quite interesting. And then, let's see. We can't come up to 109.5. Flip that into support. And I'd say all-time highs are on the books, on the order books. You know, that would look really nice. That would look really, really nice. That would look beautiful because, remember, this was the level that we traded in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We come up to the resistance. We get a little bit of a pullback. We get the breakout. Then we come back for the retest. And it's basically a breakout and a retest and then a continuation. That would look really nice in conjunction with the 1 week green dot of printing and all that kind of good stuff. All right. So for me, obviously it's a weekend. Obviously we cannot get wrapped around the axle about weekend price action because, in my opinion, although a lot of times the bottoms do come in on the weekend, like where was that last weekend bottom that came in? I guess it was the long trade from 100,000. This one here, right? So this was on a Sunday. The bottom did happen on a Sunday. But a lot of times you do get the opportunity to take the trade on the following day. So, you know, that following Monday, the day after that, we did have the opportunity to get in on the retest, right? We gave back a lot of, you know, basically, yeah, we got a pump on Sunday. Then we came back down for the retest to retest 100K. And that was the trade that we took from 100K into Casper Crew. And as you can see, you know, the bottom happened on a Sunday. But the real good opportunity to get in the good fast gains came in on a Monday, right? Unless you were long in the exact bottom, you know, you pretty much got that good entry. So I like to wait until Monday. But it is good to see this happening on a Sunday, to be honest with you. And we got about 900 people in the house. We only have 2 likes. Look at this Bitcoin pump right now. As we're coming up to our next big area of resistance. Looks like we want to get there. Looks like we do want to get there. Here we go, baby. Shout out to Aaron G. How to get on the Casper Crew VIP. Just go to jasoncaspertrading.com. And, yeah, you'll be able to get in there. All right? It's the best trading community in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit biased. The sound is a little off. Time for a mic check. Mic check. Check 1, check 2. How's the mic? Mic looks great. I think we're good to go. Thank you, Andrew Bolton, for reminding me to do a mic check. What came first, Jason or the chicken? Definitely the chicken was here before Jason was. Let's take a look. Shout out to Aaron G again, man. God bless you, bro. Let's take a quick look at order flow during this pump. Okay, so this has literally been a short squeeze, man. Wow. This has been a short squeeze. This is crazy. So we had like millions of longs close out just before the pump. Man, they probably feel guilty and horrible. And then so far, every time we've come up here, we've had shorts closing and a few longs opening. But wow, pretty much a lot of people who longed here closed out their trade at like basically a break even. Basically, they close their trade at a break even, just a little bit of profit, and then we get 45 minutes of straight up. That's crazy. Let's check out Market Cipher now. Man, look at this pump. This is nuts. This is pretty cool, huh? Nothing like a Sunday pump, man. Nothing like a Sunday pump, I'll tell you. All right, let's take a look at what's happening on Market Cipher here. The 4 hours giving us a nice bottom. The 4 hours looking pretty nice. Look at that yellow oscillator, guys, on the 4 hour. Wow. Wow. That is pretty nice. Check out our 8 hour. Ooh, look at the 8 hour green dot right on the 0 line. I feel like this could be the start of something big. And remember, I'm biased because I'm long, all right? I'm long from 86K, I'm long from 100K, and I'm long from 105K. So I'm biased here. I want to see new all-time highs. I do want to see a bullish summer. And as I always say, guys, just because I'm bullish doesn't mean you should long, but it means you should look for a long setup. If you want to learn how to trade, then check out my free course, guys. All right, I got a free course on YouTube under playlists. 18 sessions of free course. All right, check it out. That 8 hours looking really juicy right now. Wow, look at the yellow oscillator on the 1 hour. This yellow oscillator has something to do with volume. I don't know how it's calculated, but when that thing is up like this, That is bullish, in my opinion. I think we could see 109.3 to 109.5 today. We also have value area low of the previous range to be aware of. Let's pull all this volume here and see what's up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. It looks like we're getting up to 109.3 to 109.5, honestly. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty dang nice. Man. Well, shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for popping on in the stream. Make sure to smash the likes. Because like I said, we have almost 1,000 people in the house, but only one like. CBD is up. Where's the pump song? We already sang the pump song early in the stream today. We already sang the pump song early in the stream today. So we already did what we had to do, honestly. We already did what we had to do. Well, guys, I have to head out. It's a very early, short stream for me today. I love you all. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Jesus is God. Jesus is Lord. He is the reason and the purpose for everything, and satisfaction and fulfillment and purpose in life can only be found in Him. But with that being said, I gotta head out. I love all of you guys. May the Lord bless you all. And I will see you guys next time, tomorrow, Lord willing. Peace.